All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over how to change or transfer your A2P lead connector phone number to from one account to another. Now, let me give you a backstory of why I'm doing this is because in one of my sub accounts, which I started I guess you call it a AI agency utilizing one of the snapshots with HighLevel. Um, I've started putting the various snapshots in there, and it just becomes it just very cumbersome, meaning that I have so many custom values, and so I wanted to start fresh using simplifying it by using one of the snapshots provided by the playbook by HighLevel. And so um, instead of trying to clean it up, which is going to take me a lot of time, I just wanted to switch it over to another blank snapshot or sub account with just that one snapshot. And I want to keep the phone number that's in the other snapshot. And so that's the reason why I'm creating this video. So hopefully if this situation is for you, follow along and hopefully this video will be helpful. All right, so let me share my screen and let's get to it. All right, so I'm in my agency view and I'm looking at two sub accounts. This Pro 360 is the account that I have all of the various snapshots, right? All of the values, and and I haven't been actively using it, right? Just a little background. So I've been utilizing my agency, my marketing agency, and they're really viewing me through the agency and not through this platform. And so, what I mean by that is I'm not uh, promoting Pro360.io. I'm utilizing my marketing agency. Okay. And so what I want to do is I want to move this phone number, as you can see right here, over to this. This is the new sub account where I install the snapshot for the AI employee snapshot, right? For the I think the snapshot was called client acquisition. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to, I believe, settings, and then it's going to go, there's going to be phone integration. All right, so as you can see right here, you can see move numbers, and then the source account, we're going to pull, I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go look for, all right, so I'm gonna, instead of looking it for it, let's do a search. I'm gonna do a search for Pro. Okay, there we go. Right, and then choose the destination, the one that has the GHL AI agency, and then I'm gonna choose the all of these phone numbers. And my only concern was that I didn't want, now in the support manual for HighLevel, it does state that the A2P status may or may not move over. So hopefully it does, so that way I don't have to go through the A2P registration process. So hopefully that will move over as well. And so let's go ahead and move the numbers. Okay, and says, oh, migration completed. So let's go and take a look. I'm going to go back I'm going to switch over, right? So there are various ways that you can switch over. You can go back to sub accounts, right? If you click on sub accounts, and so the count that I want to go to is this one, right? So you can either go in it and then switch to sub account, or you can switch by this right here. If you click on this, and then we're going to highlight this one right here. This is the one because that's one that I've been using most recently. And we are going to go to that account, Pro 360. And then if you go, let's go to settings and then phone system. And let's hopefully, ooh. So now we have to go through the A2P. So I was concerned that I have to now go through the A2P registration. So I didn't want to go through this. I wanted to see this is, so letting you know, if you are switching numbers, this is something for you to consider when you are going through the process, and you will lose your A2P registration. And so this gives you reasons not to do that. Instead, use the previous sub account if you have to clean it up rather than moving it over. So let this be a lesson to you. Hopefully this so I have to go through this whole process over again, which is going to be a pain. So, all right, I just got off the phone from on HighLevel's Zoom with their A2P department. And so what he told me was that A2P is specific to each sub account. And so what that means is that if moving the phone numbers to the other account, another sub account, you have to go through the A2P registration over again. All right. So in my situation, I really don't want to go through that A2P. So I'm going to move the phone numbers. I already asked him. And so that account already has A2P status as approved. And so while I can get new numbers in there, or because that phone numbers is already I guess associated with and it's already indexed by Google, and so I want to keep those numbers in the previous account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to um, go and move the phone numbers back again. And so let me share my screen and let's go through the process. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to, and then I'm going to look for the account, the Pro 360 right here, and all of these three phone numbers, I'm going to move it back to my previous. And so what that means is that I have to go and pretty much clean up. While it will take me a little bit more time, I don't want to go through the A2P process. It's just probably about the same amount of work. So you have to make a decision as to, is it worth for me to go and set up and go through the A2P process, or is it easier for me to go and clean up the other account? I think it's I have a lot of things set up already, and so it's just a matter of me going in there and probably cleaning it up, which will take me just about the same time. All right. So let me go ahead and move the numbers, and it has moved over. And then let me go to the account. So I'm going back to the pro360.io. And then I'm going to go to settings and then go to phone numbers. And it doesn't say, it says approve, but usually it says A2P verified right here. I don't think that should be an issue because it does say approved. Maybe it will take time before it gets go through the process. The reason I'm hesitant here is because usually it says A2P verified. So what I'm going to do here is let me try this. Select. Okay, so it you have to link it to a specific A2P registration campaign, because the way that this is looking at it, it's probably looking at it as if it's a new number, right? So when you initially submit for A2P, you set the A2P for specific campaigns, and so the way that Twilio is looking at it is that um, um, I guess every new number, let's say you get a new phone number here, you have to select. There may be multiple A2P registrations. So one, you may have set one for, just for transactional campaigns, and another one for marketing campaigns. And so, depending on which campaign you want to designate a specific phone number, then you have to select it. And so I'm going to go ahead and select all of these for these campaigns. Okay. And so, as you can see here, right? And I'm going to select all these two. And so it's selected. And then let me just refresh the screen. All right, so all of these have been set to be connected to this specific campaign that I've previously registered this on this sub account. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions and you want to see other videos on, I guess, anything that you're doing, I'll try, if it's in my schedule, I'll go ahead and make those videos. But hopefully this video is helpful so that you know what to do if you want to move certain numbers over to a new account, or you want to stay in the same account, and just clean up your account. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.